Hey guys, the purpose of this video is to help you understand the comp plan, and I think this is important for you to understand before we move into the December challenge. So you're going to watch this video before our December challenge really takes off. So let's get started. A lot of you last month, over 60% of you sold close to $500. But close to 60% of you were the only rock star on your team. You sat there selling close to $500. So let's calculate what you were making. And sorry, you're going to see a lot of me taping up here on my window. This is when I wish I had really big chart paper. All right, so we're going to do some configuring here, and you may want to get some pen and paper to write down some notes, because as you start recruiting people this month, these are going to be key details that you're going to tell people in a very intimate setting, probably as they begin to ask you more questions about, well, how do I make money? The first way we make money is we make money off of our commissions, okay? So go ahead and grab you a sheet of paper. I'm going to go ahead and tape, and this is, again, when I wish I had really big pieces of paper to tape together. But I don't, so we'll have large index cards. All right, so commissions. This is the percent we make off of every product we sell, okay? So if you sell anywhere from 0 to 199 PRVs, which stands for your personal retail volume, you're going to make 30% of each sale. Okay? So I told you our rock star up here, she sold over 500. Let's say she sold 501 PRVs. Okay? So she's above this. Now, between 200, which is active, and 499 PRVs, you get 30% plus a bonus, so we end up making 33%. So what happens is we all make 30 every Friday when we get paid. And then on the 10th of every month is when you see your bonus come in, which will be the additional of wherever you ranked at the end of your PRVs, okay? Then from 500 to 1,499 is where you see 35%. So again, at the end of the week, you're just going to make 30%, and on the 10th of the next month is when you'll get paid that additional 5%. And then from 1,500 to 2,999, you're going to see 38%. And then from 3,000 up, you can make a whopping 40% off of all that you sell. So this is one way we make percentage. Now, here is a big coaching factor. All right, so I'm going to get more index cards, because I want you to also take some coaching notes, because this is what I did partly in November, and I need you to start doing this if you are a coach and a sponsor. One thing you should be doing, especially if you want to become a big-time coach and a sponsor, is one, you need to, at the end of the month, go through people's PRVs. Now, I had a lot of you sitting right here at like 487, 491, and one of you knows that you were sitting at 499. You're sitting way too close to not bump yourself over and start getting a 5% instead of 33%. So that's when I sent you a message and I said, you probably need to bump yourself to the 500 mark, so you go into the 35% and not the 33%. That's when this becomes a numbers game, okay? So that's a part of your coaching, as the coach, you break down, you go into your genealogy report and you break down and you look at the comp plan and you compare it back and you play the numbers game. So the first way we make monies is commissions, all right? So let's say right here, here's our rock star, and she made, we said, 501. So let's calculate. Of course, we look here. She's going to make 35%. So 501 times our 35%. She, at the end of the day, is going to be coming home with roughly $175.35. Okay? I want you to remember that. That's going to be a key item. So at the rock star status alone, she's going to be making $175.35. Okay? So let's tape this up. Now, the next way that we make money, along with these over here, is by building a team. Now, the interesting thing is that a lot of you that had this 501, you actually had these people underneath you. Let me get my tape. You had the long gone Dons. And the where are you Larry sitting underneath you. There were very few of you that sold this high that sat there alone. Now there were like 2 of you that had 501 or 500 or higher and did really well and sat there alone. And that's okay. We're going to work on building you. And a lot of you were brand new people, and that's fabulous. You rocked it out. And that's where the intent of this challenge in December is to help you grow. But a lot of you sat there, and this is where you feel, and this is where you are, and this is the whole intent of December. So I'm excited to where we're going, and I'm going to push you really hard, and I'm going to make you feel really uncomfortable in the next little bit. Probably really uncomfortable. But know it's all with love, and if you will do what I tell you to do, you at least will grow your team. I guarantee you almost by 2 people this month. And if you keep doing what I tell you to do, you'll, over the next year, I guarantee you your team will at least grow by probably 10 people in the next year. All right, so let's keep going. So a lot of you were stuck here at the rock star you. So you had all these people and they did nothing. So still at the end of the day, you were at 175. So even though we had the rock star you plus 3 really Larrys and Dons, you really only made 175. Nothing changed. All right, so let's take this. Let's replace one where are you Larry with one consistent Karen. One consistent Karen is the consultant who always is consistent. She brings in 200 PRVs, maybe 300, nothing different. She's good and consistent. We all need people like that. You can count on her to get her 200 in. Maybe her kids love to wear the nails or something, but she always is going to bring you in that 200. But nothing else. She doesn't really have anyone underneath her. Recruiting is something she really wants. This is not even a career path thought process for her. She's just there. So let's talk about the next way that we make money is what we call our level overrides. And this is how you make your money from active advanced consultant to team manager. This is where you make your money. Pardon to my nails, I have to do them tonight. I picked my gel off because I had to meet with the insurance man today about our robbery, and I had to do a statement, and I picked all my polish off. So, got to fix those tonight. But, going back to this is where you make your money from active